I am sure you are all wondering why I gathered you all here today. Well, as I'm sure you know, 2050 has been the last straw for our race's dependence on oil. Gas prices are at an all-time high, making driving a luxury and long-distance travel nearly impossible. It is time for a change.
Well, why are we here?
You three are the most established environmental scientists in the Northern Hemisphere. My company has discovered an entirely renewable energy source that has been available to our kind for centuries. It can be used worldwide and has enormous potential. Its minor ecological and economic impacts are nothing compared to the destruction caused by our dependence on oil and natural gas. It's basically our key to human sustainability.
Well, what is it?
Wave energy.
But wave energy has never been harnessed by humans before.
That's where you come in. I'm tasking you three with finding a way to harness the incredible amount of energy produced by our ocean waves. It's not going to be easy, but it could save our race as we know it. I'm counting on you three.
We'll do it.
Well, the reason the boss seems so excited about it is because it's entirely renewable. The waves created by the ocean swells and the ocean's topographic as well as wind currents create a constant flow of water in some areas of the world. The energy would be extracted from the surface energy, which would mean it would be most successful on the outer continental shelf.
Has anyone ever used wave energy before?
Yoshio Masuda is regarded as the father of modern wave power technology. He experimented with many concepts of wave power, including the now used principle of the oscillating water column.
Yeah, I also heard of this guy, Richard Yem, the founder of a company called Pelemus Wave Power. In 2008, they created the world's first commercial-scale wave power station off the Portuguese coast.
Do we know if any wave energy is currently used in Massachusetts?
No, Massachusetts doesn't depend on wave energy right now.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure how they could incorporate wave energy in the future.
Alright, I think we have too many unanswered questions. Let's check out some places around the world that have already started using wave power and see how we can make it bigger and better.
Portugal? That's right. This is Agador Wave Farm, the world's first wave farm just north of Porto.
I've heard of this. Those big red floating things are called attenators, and they're oriented parallel to the direction of the waves. They extract energy by using restraints along the length of the device. The segments are connected to hydraulic pumps or other converters to generate power as waves move across them.
Wow, that is so cool. This is a huge advantage because waves move constantly throughout the day, which would provide a constant stream of power.
Right? The only downside is that if a major storm were to hit, the machine runs the risk of breaking down from too much movement of the saltwater corrosion.
Good thing for us, there are a couple more places wave energy is used around the world. Let's check it out.
Australia!
Yep, this is Australia's Ford Oscillating Water Column Terminator off the coast of Australia.
Terminator devices are actually so cool. They extend perpendicular to the direction of the wave and capture or reflect the power of the wave. These devices are typically onshore or near shore, however, the floating version of them is provided for coastal application. The oscillating water column is a form of terminator in which water enters through a subsurface opening into a chamber, trapping air above. The wave action causes the captured water column to move up and down, forcing the air through an opening connected to a turbine to generate power.
Well, that means these devices can power reading from 500 kilowatts to 2 megawatts, depending on the wave climate and the device dimensions, of course.
These are great because they don't actually have any moving parts underwater, which means they can't harm any passing wildlife.
The only issue is that if it is placed too close to shore, it can ruin the view and generate noise pollution.
I think that means we should go check out one more place.
Wow, we're really offshore!
I know where we are. This spot of open ocean off the coast of North Wales is where Minesco, a Swedish company, is planning to put their first kite for refuge contraption. These kites are designed to move in a figure 8 while floating underwater, increasing the amount of water flow through the turbine. These have been tested in a lake in Northern Ireland and will be super beneficial because the kite can generate renewable electricity in tidal streams that would be too slow to drive the first generation tidal devices.
These could have high initial costs, but will definitely be the most economic approach in the long run.
All right, girls, I think we have our answer.
So, what did you girls find out about wave energy? Is it an efficient energy source for us to use?
We found out some really cool information, and wave energy is definitely the resource of the future.
Yeah, listen, this is what we need to invest in, and the world should really be dedicating more resources to developing it.
Agreed, but here is what this company can do to help us turn the world around.
So wave power has minimal environmental impacts, and different kinds affect the area differently. Surface plants will cause issues with shipping routes, but those can be easily changed. There may also be disturbed wildlife, but it is suspected that they wouldn't create as much harm as using this rather than fossil fuels, which in turn would not benefit them. Plus, plants close to shore may protect against erosion and other damage from the environment.
Deanna is 100% correct, but one downside is the cost. Testing and developing this energy is really expensive, but will definitely be worth it in the long run. The return investment is crazy. In one planet, can make enough power to run about 90,000 homes. The possibilities are endless, especially as technology is rapidly changing.
Well, then ladies, I guess we have our solution. Wave power is the way to go, and it looks like all the places using it have had minimal problems. It is about time the US is at the front of the environmental changes and not lagging behind. The Earth and humanity thanks you graciously. I look forward to working with you on developing these plans.
Wait, you didn't let me talk. The best part about this resource is that there is virtually no pollution. There are no emissions, no risk for leakage, no chemicals, and thus nothing to dispose of. All the energy from the waves can be used, and best of all, no one has to do any work, except Mother Nature and gravity, of course.
This all sounds really exciting, and I cannot thank you enough for your service. Thank you.
Yes, we cannot wait to harness the power of the future.
This has the power to revolutionize the world, and with the help of this company, we will succeed.
Thank you so much. We will be in touch shortly.